Hello all you lovely ladies and gentlemen, I am Azecreth, and we are back here in Europa Universalis IV with my good friend Imperialist Rocketeer over here as the nation of Malacca. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
So yep, where last we left off, my good friend here was recovering from a significant war, and I'm currently invading Ceylon on behalf of my ally. Yay.
Hooray for everybody.
Are you ready to resume this fight?
I am indeed ready to resume this fight.
Then let us resume. For my part, it is just a matter of waiting.
On my part, it's just a matter of hoping I'm making some money again and avoiding a peasants' war.
Hey, peasants! I do have a rebel uprising coming. I should probably deal with that at some point.
Why are peasants so...
Because they're peasants. They don't understand how good your rule is for them. Fine, I can lose the prestige. I'll get more once I win this. That's okay. Stupid nobles demanding their stupid privileges.
No one likes nobles anyway. I suggest we burn them all at the stake.
So why don't you have with like Ayathaya or something?
I tried that.
Or like Diviet.
They're not... they haven't died yet. They're doing strong, but they don't like me very much. I'm currently trying to improve my relations with them so that I can do such a thing.
What are you doing? I'm pausing for a second, is that alright?
That's perfectly fine.
Andra, what are you doing again? This thing, you've got to stop it. Garjot and Chanda. Where's Chanda? Sorry, my ally called me to a war again.
Where's the war this time?
It's provinces they're neighboring. Garjot and Chanda. Actually, I probably don't actually need to fight this conflict, so sure, let's do it. Alright, I'm pausing.
Well...
Andra, what are you doing? Why do I have cases against you? You're killing me here, man.
I'd suggest taking out Sandra if I was you, but you know, it's your war.
Allies...
Canton. I need lots more money, please.
As do I. Why don't you have tons of money? You're the one with all the trade.
Provinces, tease. You would think that.
I do think that.
Peasants, what are you doing? Where are these
probably
peasants?
Revolting against you because they don't like you.
Yeah, but I don't see any peasants to revolt against me.
Look, man, Andra, I'll come help you out, but I'm busy.
That was weird.
What?
Nothing.
I see people who are announced as rivals. Hey, I finally won that war. Time to end this. Oh, right, I need to put that. Daphne, take this. Yeah, I probably should do it.
So, anything interesting you've watched recently?
I watched Star Wars Episode 7 again. I don't know if people hate on it, but I enjoy it as a movie.
I actually really enjoyed it as well. Although I haven't heard that much hate on it, actually. I mean, I've heard criticism of it, but most people seem to actually really quite like it. It seems to be the dissenting opinion to say that you've disliked the movie, which is interesting.
So I won my war, you can probably tell if you look.
Ah, yes. That war was won. It was won well.
Now I can repay my loans.
All of the loans.
Because I took they had like 200 gold. That was pretty nice. And now I can kill my fleet maintenance because I don't need my ships anymore. Yay! Yes, I know I have loan maintenance on my naval.
I am repaying my loans.
Oh hey, you have money after all.
Yes, I have money, but I can't repay all of my loans.
Canara.
Luckily, that also means that I'm nearly making 4 gold again.
Oh, there go my rebels. And there's a lot of them. And I can't make peace on them. I can't annex people while I'm at war, so that's gonna have to wait a bit.
What's my advisor doing right now? He only costs 1.1 gold. Monthly, this guy.
I'm so gonna lose these fights. But I have to try. I have to stop them. Mercenaries! I need more mercenaries. It's over one group of rebels, now I have another group of rebels to deal with. Wonderful. I'm gonna have to take another loan again. This might take the last loan. There we go. More mercenaries. We must re-recruit our mercenary army. Hehe.
Aha!
So how are you doing?
Doing pretty well.
Man, the
Hopefully.
hole got big.
The Buddhist kingdoms the Hidden Kingdom's doing well for itself then.
That's what it looks like. Hmm. Huh, they're moving somewhere. Where are they moving to? North Kanara. Oh. Oh. I guess that's to be expected. Other than that, things have been going fairly well here. I've been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well.
Uh-huh.
But I know you don't really watch that. That's...
Yeah. Well, I'd be willing to lend the floor to you to talk about that.
But it's interesting, like... They've been sort of teasing this thing all season, which involves... Basically, they've been working more on the Inhumans arc. Probably to eventually tie into that particular Inhumans movie. That was announced. Come out like in 2 years or something. In like 2020 or something. I can't remember exactly when.
What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Gain inflation and administrative stuff. I'm okay on administrative
Andra, what
stuff.
are you doing? You should be winning this war. Go win this war for me already or something. Have you been doing anything interesting?
Not a whole lot that's very interesting in that front. I decided I find my base and watched the first roughly half hour of Batman v Superman.
I've not seen that yet, actually.
The first 20 minutes were better than I'd thought, but having kind of known what's going in, once it started going south, I knew where it was going very quickly and gave up. Overall, it wasn't my favorite movie, although I am not necessarily always the biggest fan of superhero movies, so...
Come on, we can do this now. We gotta crush those dirty rebels. You have the morale boost. You have the better general.
I have been reading again a lot more recently, and I picked up a book that I thought was quite good, if you are as big a Star Wars fan as I am, though.
I would be interested, I suppose.
It came out a little while ago, called Tarkin. It was quite a good book. I quite liked it.
Damn it.
It's a bit short, but it's certainly something I had a lot of fun reading about.
Is it about Grand Moff Tarkin?
Yes, it is. It is about Tarkin when he was in charge of a small base helping to construct the Death Star, and had not yet been, or I believe he had not yet arisen to the title of Grand Moff yet in the story. And about his past relations with Palpatine and Vader and the New Order, as it were. Definitely good read.
Of course, Tarkin did show up in the Clone Wars series.
Yes.
I
quite liked the voice actor they used for a young Tarkin, actually.
Yeah. You could see why he and Anakin would get along.
Definitely, they were very similar in terms of how they approached problems.
We must use overwhelming force.
And crush them overwhelmingly.
The Tarkin Doctrine. Sadly, the First Order does not understand how the Tarkin Doctrine works.
Well, I believe, when you say sadly, I believe you mean thankfully.
I mean, let's point out the fact that the First Order's most effective method of counterterrorism they thought of was, let's destroy the government supporting the terrorists. That is not the epitome of military competence right there.
Not particularly. Although I would like to point out at a certain point, I think they went from dealing with counterterrorism operations to just, let's destroy the thing we don't like.
Nonsense.
Although, actually, there is something that I'm sure fans of history like EU4 would be more interested in. I've been getting into Hardcore History by Dan Carlin.
Oh.
More recently, listening to the podcasts while I'm doing more boring...
Is that the guy that made that History of Japan video that was big back in, February?
No. I don't believe so, anyway. It may, in fact, be the same person, but they are very different styles of work. I've been listening to his story on... I believe, if I remember correctly, the series is called Wrath of the Khan.
Khan!
Yes, about the history of the Mongols.
I took a class on that. Come on, if I can't win this thing...
Yes, it's been quite an interesting one so far. Just this afternoon, while I was Some writing work. I was listening to his story, to another one of his podcasts in hardcore history as well.
Oh wow, Gujarat got big.
The city of what was that city? Munster, about the city of Munster in 1532, and all kinds of fun things to deal with Anabaptists and Catholics, and burning at the stake and death and revolution.
Say you want a revolution, where you know?
Because it turns out the Reformation was not a great time to be alive if you valued things like not getting murdered.
The revolution will not be peaceful. It will not
so
be
much
ordered.
as Martin Luther wanted to be. So what have you been up to? In the game, I mean. Aside from...
I just beat my rebels.
Rebels are always good. I managed to avoid them. I think. Either that or there was a bug, because it yelled something at me about the oncoming onslaught of death.
I beat my rebels, and now I'm working on covering my manpower again. Which is hard, because I only gain like 160 guys a month.
I'm slowly repaying back all of my debt loans. Now I just have 250 gold debt loans to pay off.
Also, Gujarat won their war with Sindh. Which is annoying because now they're stronger.
I'm gonna go send some diplomats off to deal with other powers.
This mission. Maybe we can get a better mission that involves like annexing Jaffna or something. That'd be nice.
Let's see here. Brunei, no. What about you? No, they're gonna hate me forever. Okay.
Haha, we hate you forever now.
Majapahit also hates me forever.
Why are you such a jerk?
I didn't do anything to them. Yet.
Yet.
The plan was to do something to them in the future, before I apparently decided to be a horrible... Here. Ooh.
Well, use your diplomats for something. Make them like you.
Well, they're at negative hundreds of relations.
So you can improve your relations by 100.
Yes.
Assuming you haven't done so already. Oh, hey, Yarkand.
Wait.
It says that I paused it, but I didn't pause it.
I didn't pause it either. Now you paused it.
I might have paused it because you were lagging.
That is quite possible. I apologize for my lagging situation. The only other thing that's possibly interesting is that apparently Rooster Teeth has managed to get a limited theater selection of one of their hits at least.
Managed, you say? I mean, aren't they backed by like Major Moolah now?
Yeah, more Major Moolah, but it's impressively hard for indie pictures to get in a large amount of theaters sometimes.
But yeah, I heard that Volume 1's getting a theater release.
Yeah.
I hope they take the time to improve the animation. Because Volume 1 was not great.
In the animation department, yeah, it was a bit not too good. But I still think their animation was worth watching again at least. And on the big screen, it'll be an interesting chance to see what other people think of Ruby.
I'm just imagining what the product could have been in the past, you know?
What?
Because apparently, like, well, Roman was supposed to die in Volume 1, which is supposed to have the Fall of Beacon in it. And they put out director's commentary, or like the director's commentary finally came out, revealing that the maiden plot that they involved in Volume 3 did not actually exist until the break between Volumes 1 and 2.
Well, that's... I mean,
That
that's better... That's at least better than it being not a thing until the break between Volume 2 and 3.
But it wasn't a thing until the break between Volume 2 and 3.
Oh, well, you said 1 and 2.
No, sorry, I was wrong. It's 2 and 3.
Oh.
That's why there's no foreshadowing of the maidens at all before that point.
Well, that's slightly more problematic then, yes.
Now it makes... Of course, it also confirms that Ruby's eyes are probably not initially maiden powers.
Yeah.
So now you just gotta wonder what the initial product was going to be like.
Yeah, so do I. Now that you say that, yeah, that would be much more... that would be very interesting indeed. Very interesting. I believe you had your own theories on what Cinder's powers were beforehand, as did I, but...
You ally with Bahamons. John Perm, Madurai. Jordan war against Bengal. In a completely pointless war with Bengal. I'm not sure how you're actually fighting that. But I'm contemplating doing... Well, yeah, that's actually a very stupid idea. I shouldn't do that. I was considering going after Madurai here, but they have more men than I do, so it'd be a silly idea. Very silly idea indeed. I'm gonna need to fight out with Bahamons eventually. Just that I have truce with them. They need to take more of their land so I can get stronger. You know, hashtag conqueror problems. Well, at least my allies are managing to win their war without me. I don't need to fight this war. I need time to replenish my manpower. All 166 per month at a time.
Oh, man.
At least in November I'll be able to choose a new mission.
Yeah.
My old mission involved taking stuff from Gujarat, and I'm not sure that's going to be happening anytime soon. Also, I looked at your mission and I almost read it as remove kebab. I feel like a terrible person.
Remove kebab.
You're not doing so hot at that mission either.
No, I've kind of gotten rid of it. There is no way I'm going to be able to remove kebab.
Yay. Negative modifier is removed. Huzzah. Time.
What? We did not run out of money.
Well, we can just...
Stop.
You can't run out of money because you're the state. You can just print more money.
Yeah, but I got a loan. I got another gold loan I didn't need because I'm not running out of money. I didn't pay for anything. Stupid game. Except, it didn't actually give me a loan.
Was it renewing the loan?
No, I still have only 2 loans, both of which were already there.
Did it renew the loan, though?
I don't believe so. Wait. When a bank loan expires, what happens, I wonder?
When it expires, it renews.
Oh.
Which is probably what happened.
I suppose so.
Maybe we can do something here. Let's see if we can do something here. I doubt it, but we can make the effort. Gonna try and get more allies. Like
So
Moltan.
to make an effort? Now, Ariathael, why won't you alliance me?
I don't know why not. Needless to say, I much prefer Europe being a European country because I can do things. What?
I at least have a royal marriage now between us, so that should at least help.
Yep. Luang Prabang became vassals of the Ming.
Ah.
Never.
Make some more money, pay off the loan.
Well, hey, Mongolia took over a Kanchan. I could tell because Kanchan's name used to be there and now it's gone.
I have gained a stability.
Ba-ba-da-da.
That's always a good thing. But the reason I brought up Ruby was that one of the key implements of this policy, of the way they've had to do it, is that there are certain... that if you go to the site, there are a bunch of different theaters around the world. I believe most of them centered in Europe and North America.
Yeah.
There may be others. I believe there is one in Australia, actually, interestingly enough. However, there have to be a certain number of people that apply for a theater before it becomes actually a thing. So, if you want to actually go see it, I'd recommend looking into it. And rather quickly. I believe most of them only have a few days before they end up shoving off, before they end up becoming invalid, because it starts on the 27th, the 29th, or the 30th, depending on your location.
Honestly, so, I'm not sure I'd be willing to pay to go see Ruby in theaters.
Well, in my case, it was $8. So, I happen to have $8 laying around, and it was either that or get 2 sodas.
Oops.
So with that ringing endorsement aside...
Actually, hold on a sec. I'm doing something. Ta-da! I advanced in administrative technology, aren't I so special?
You're very special.
Now I can build temples, and I'll get a national idea at the next level, which is only 900 points away.
Hooray!
I'm at peace now.
That's always good.
Yep. Now we can end the video.
Mr. Stickler for time, right here.
Yeah, whatever. Well then, if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, follow, fave, leave a comment. It always means a lot to know people care about the content that we're putting out and want to see more of it. I'm Azecreth, he's Imperialist Rocketeer. Have a nice day.
Out.